Hey y'all. I figured I'd just share with you what I was saying to myself today. And that is, there is never going to be a perfect time for you to be all that you're meant to be. Never. The perfect time never comes. If you want to express all of you and live fully who you really are, you have to create the perfect time. You have to create that. That doesn't just come out of thin air magically. You create that. Yes, you create that. So how? How do I create that? Well, there's simple things to start, like check your thoughts. Our neuropsychology, right? This is the neuropsychology of it. If you're sitting there dwelling on negative thoughts and you're like, oh, but this could happen and that could happen, and he's pissing me off, and look, he can't even do this or she can't even do that. All those things are creating neural pathways in your mind, right? So what you believe creates your experience in life. It is really true. It's really actually true. What you believe about yourself and other people creates your experience in life. What do you believe about yourself? Do you believe that you're meant to just half-ass life and sit in front of the television or sit on your phone and argue with people and be frustrated, annoyed, and tired? Is that what you believe about yourself? So many of us do. That is what we believe about ourselves. So how? You change what you believe about yourself. Really, change what you believe about yourself. And you fake it till you make it. That is scientific. It's actually scientific. I know it's ridiculous. It's actually scientific. Our thoughts control a lot of our chemical balance in our body. It controls what our mind releases to our body. People don't get the power in this. So you start by looking yourself in the mirror each day and saying, I love you. I've got your back. Not in this, I've got your back in this defensive, like nobody's going to cross me kind of way, but I've got your back like, oh, that didn't sit well with me, but I'm not going to say anything to that person, even though they're making me uncomfortable because I don't want to start anything. I don't want any. No, you speak. You speak. You speak what's true for you. You speak what's in your heart, and you do what's really you. You have your back. To thine own self be true. There's a reason that that's the quote for AA and people with alcohol and drug dependencies, because how do you think that stuff starts? By violating yourself. That's how it first starts. So that's how you start to do that. You change what you believe about you. And if you can't figure out how to change what to believe about you, then you get help. You invest in yourself. You invest time, resource. You do whatever it takes. I don't care if you're going to downgrade your car. You sell the crap that you got sitting around your house because that ain't making you any happier. You do what you need to do to find the money, to find someone who can challenge you, who can say the crap to you that nobody else says. That's how you do it. And you don't wait for this magical thing to fall from the sky because it ain't coming, honey. It's not coming. You create the perfect time for you to step out into something new. I have a whole network of resource of people to help. Maybe I'm not the right person for you, but there are so many people to pick from. So if you need help, if you need to figure out I don't even know where to start. I don't know how to do this. I'm just miserable all the time. I feel like I got this black cloud following me, or just like the stress or worry or anxiety. I'm just like always under anxiety. It's not going to magically change. You've got to take the first step. So if you can't do that on your own, guess what? Most of us can't. We are meant to live in community. We are meant to be together. And so many of us do not have enough community. So reach out. Email me, mandygreencoaching@gmail.com, green with the E at the end, or send me a PM on Facebook. Just don't sit there and do nothing. Don't sit there and wait for something that's not coming. Don't be miserable anymore. Fully alive. You get to have a good life. You get to enjoy life. You get to have that. I don't know who made you feel like you don't get to have that, but you do. You do. So you now have permission to show up for yourself, to have your own back, to love yourself. You have permission for that. I wish somebody had given me permission for that a long time ago. But I had to fight and crawl to find that. But you don't have to. You can have support. You can have help. You don't have to be upset. You can feel free. You can feel comfortable in your own body. You can love yourself. You can feel like, oh, I've arrived. I have finally reached that place where I get to enjoy life. You thought it was coming at 20. You thought it was coming at 16. You thought it was coming at 21. You thought it was coming at 30. You thought it was coming at 40. You thought it was coming at 45. Guess what? It's not coming. You create it. I hope you guys hear me. I love you. And I'm really, I believe that we're all meant to enjoy life and to be in it with each other. And then guess what? When you start loving on yourself, you have so much more to give, and you've got some amazing stuff in there to give. You do. You have amazing, beautiful stuff in there to give, and this world's missing out on that because you don't know how to love yourself. So just reach out. I promise it's not so bad. I promise. All right. Love you guys, and I hope you hear this, okay?